I think by now most of you will have probably got the hang of this, but those of you who are unsure about how to make entries into the terminology database might like to have a look at the following. There's no way of automating this. What you need to do is go to the Metatexis menu, and if you scroll down and go to Terminology Database TDB, see that one of the options there is to display the main TDB. And it's a simple matter then. If you want to make a new entry, you click on the New button, and you're presented with well, the screen that you can see. So if I wanted to make a new entry, courriel, I'm going to tick the gender box. Somebody in the discussion group has made this point. I think it's better to make the entries without the article in the case of French. And I'm going to put in my English equivalent. And notice down here you've got a space for notes and examples. Now the relevance of this will depend on your topic, but to try to give an illustration, I teach a final year group of students, and we do some technical translating in the area of computing, so that a note, for example, might take the term paramètre in French, and a note might be that the translation settings would be an appropriate term in the Microsoft Windows environment, but it would not be appropriate perhaps with another operating system like Linux or the Macintosh operating system. So I think that's potentially quite useful, really, just as an aide mémoire. So you can see here that having entered your term, you've got two options there: save and next, save and close. Now, one thing you might consider doing, how do you decide what to put into your terminology database? It might be an idea to have another look at your files in Paraconc and use the frequency option just to check how frequently some of these terms occur, and that might well be one way of deciding what is going to be relevant. My guess is that when you come to try to translate documents, the TDB is probably going to turn out to be a lot more useful than the translation memory. That will depend very much, though, on your topic. So it is worth spending a little time and effort getting these entries right. But I say again, there is no automatic way of updating a TDB. It's a matter of just going through this process. And I've specified a number of entries simply so that you've got something that is large enough to show some reasonable results. The first assignment I have marked and is currently with the second internal marker. We are due to meet later on this week to agree the final mark, and they will then be anonymized and returned to you. I hope I hope you're coping well with the second assignment, and that you're going to be able to get the bulk of that out of the way so that it doesn't interfere too much with Christmas festivities. So I hope you have a good break and an enjoyable Christmas.